Please click the subscribe button. Press the bell icon for notifications.
Looking the way I'm looking, but it's all worth it. Maybe I love you now. Thank you.
Can you get your testimonial? So Sonakshi, much has been spoken about your weight loss. Much has been spoken about how you transformed yourself. Would you tell us how much weight did you lose pre-the-bump and what were you at your plumpest best?
Well, pre-the-bump was honestly a big chunk. I was at my peak. I was 95 kilos. I was always an overweight child, but I was very, very active. I used to play sports. I was very confident of who I was and just very confident of myself. So I felt like at that point in time I never let the weight affect me, and which is why I was happy being the way I was really for like the longest time until I actually hit an age where I was 18, 19 and I happened to join the gym because that's what everybody was doing at that point in time. So I jumped onto the bandwagon and I started running on the treadmill, and I couldn't run for more than 30 seconds. I was huffing and puffing and I was like, oh my god, I am 19 years old, I cannot be like this. So that is where the first switch happened, that I have to work on myself. I have to be able to run more than 30 seconds without, spilling my guts out. But yeah, so that's how it started for me. A lot of people used to keep telling me, I used to get body shamed, I used to get bullied for being fat, but I never took it like, it never bogged me down. I would always fight back. I was a very you know how I was. I was a full gundi even then. So I used to always fight back, and I used to, in rebellion, I used to eat more and be like, this is how I am, take it or leave it. Until I actually realized that it's not good for me. Some people were saying it to make fun of me, some people were saying it for my betterment, which is like my family and my friends. So I took that in the right spirit, and I think that's when it all started with me. I lost like about 30 kilos before I started shooting for my first film.
Wow. And how long did it take you to lose the 30?
Slow and steady. It takes, everybody takes their own sweet time. I could have done it in 3 months. I could have lost 30 kilos, but I know it would have just been so temporary. Would not have stayed off, and I would have probably ended up hurting myself in the process, done it in a very unhealthy way, but it took me 2.5 years.
Slow and steady is the best way to do it.
Yeah, the best way to do it because it then just kind of stays off.
But I'm sure, like I did too, I hit a lot of plateaus, I hit that frustration point where you didn't eat for 3 days and you weighed yourself on the scale, your weight was still up. Did you go through that, and what kept you going during that?
No, honestly, the problem with me is that I really, really love food. So, I mean, if there's anything I can give up, it's everything else but my food, which is where I figured, like now, when I recently started getting a lot more into fitness, taking care of myself, I realized that I have to find a balance. There's anything that you do in moderation is great. That's the best thing to do. Everything is moderation. You cannot starve yourself. You cannot cut out things and just not eat them, because there will be a day when you give up and just put your hands up and stuff your face. So do everything in moderation, which is good. Right now I take a lot more care of what I eat. I try to eat healthy. I follow a diet which suits me and my body, along with a great workout. I've started with Pilates, with Namrata, and that really, really helped me. And honestly, it's trial and error. I think everybody just needs to kind of figure that combination of what works for you, because everybody is different. We're built differently. We have different likes, dislikes, we have different temperaments, we have different fitness levels. You have to find what works for you.
Okay, so Sonakshi, you spoke about people telling you need to lose weight, body shape. I know you were always a very fluffy kid while growing up, but somewhere did it bother you? You ate a lot more inventions, but during your process of losing the weight, I'm sure you must have had to go through a process where people still told you were overweight, where you still got gains.
Yeah, after I lost the 30 kilos, they were telling me, please, talk to the hand. I've worked really hard to get where I am. You cannot take that away from me.
So did you still emotionally eat? Because we eat our emotions. that's one of the biggest problems.
I would think so. In fact, I would still say that I'm an emotional eater. If I'm feeling a certain way, I do turn to food to understand how you are and what you're going to do and kind of take measures to balance that out. So even if I eat something now, I know I'll work out, do that extra 30 minutes of cardio tomorrow and burn it all. So it's okay. I know how to explain it, but I just feel that everything is about, it starts from the mind. It starts from anything that you face with positivity will always give you positive results. If you go in with a negative mindset, it's not going to work for you. And it's a try and test and apply formula. Not only me, a lot of people say it, a lot of people feel it, a lot of people do it. And I think that's what I apply even to this. You have to be happy in your head first.
Fair point. But in today's age of social media, especially for I think the youngest, most impressionable audience that sees even your work over there, when you are comparing yourself, it's hard to keep that positive mind frame. How do you tackle that? Do you have secret mantra? Do you have something you tell yourself? People talk about affirmations, you talk in the mirror, do you do something weird like that?
No. I don't know.
What do you do?
Talk to myself in the mirror, but whatever works for you, man. I mean, everybody has their own different ways of dealing with things, different ways of dealing with themselves. If talking into a mirror works for you, please, by all means, go ahead and do it. But it's just like telling yourself again. In my head, maybe that I don't need to do that myself.
You need to go see a therapist. You need to go see a healer.
Of course, yes. That also helps. Absolutely helps, and it's a great tool to for your betterment, basically. But staying positive most of the time. I think I've always been a person who likes to see the bright side of things. Touch wood. That is something that really helps me, and I try to take out anything that even happens. If it's bad at work, I try to learn something from it. So I treat it like a journey that will always teach me something. Experience is the best teacher. So even if it's bad, I'll take out that positive thing with me, what I learned from it. So just having a good mind space, positive mind space, having a support system really helps. I have wonderful family and friends around me who support me, who encourage me, who I turn to if I'm ever feeling low about anything. So that is very, very important.
Do you think sports play a very important role in transformation? Can they replace the gym?
Absolutely. I think, like I said, whatever works for you, sports are a great way to keep fit. In fact, if I could, I would only play a sport, honestly. I used to enjoy playing volleyball, football, basketball, I used to swim. So these are things that really, really can keep you fit. And honestly, if I ate healthier while growing up, because I played so many sports, I would have been much, much, much fitter. But my eating habits were very bad. So when you combine a sport with good eating habits, I think you're sorted. Yeah.
Because I play a lot of football, and
I
that's
play
really
football also. I
keeps me
play
fit.
goalkeeper because it involved the least to cover the entire goal. so that's how I was goalkeeper.
The first connection.
I used to really enjoy it.
Any state, nationals, district?
I went up to, I think, district and volleyball. Yeah, so I used to really enjoy it, and I started playing it around that same age, 10, 11, 12 years old, and I continued playing till college. So I really enjoyed it, which is why I kept doing it. You have to understand your child and what she likes, what she doesn't like. Like if I had not liked playing sports and my parents kept forcing me to join a sport and do something, I would have just developed a real dislike for it, aversion towards it.
Right.
So unless your daughter is not naturally inclined to do that, I would not suggest, pushing her too hard. Like of course, some amount of activity is really, really good. You should start from a young age, whether it is even something as simple as just track team or running, a light sport, table tennis, for example. I mean, it's not light in any way, but of course, table tennis is not as hectic as volleyball or basketball.
So, were you pushed to do the sports, or it was a natural instinct?
It was a natural instinct for me. I really enjoyed it. I'm athletic by nature, so that is why I wanted to play sports.
Glad to know that. I'm into fitness from last 30 years.
Sonakshi, this is all being done for next time.
Do you even live, bro?
Still.
Turned up for the event, which was amazing, and I really had to thank sharing my time when you work hard on yourself. I think just share the wellness.
Absolutely. And thank you so much really for being a part of it. I think it inspires. Every day they see your inspiration daily, through your work. But when it's so personalized and so customized, through a platform, it comes out in such a unique, customized manner. So really from our hearts, we're happy that you get to supply audiences.
सोनाक्षी आपने काफ़ी वेट कम किया हुआ है, क्या क्या सेक्रीफाइस किए खाने के?
Sacrifice, I think जितनी ज़रूरत होती है उतना ही करना पड़ता है. प्रेफरेंसेस अलग अलग होते हैं, मुझे खाने से बहुत लगाव है. इस बार मैंने थोड़ा ज़्यादा ध्यान दिया. एंड ऑफ कोर्स सैक्रिफाइस तो पूरी तरह से कुछ भी नहीं करना चाहिए, क्योंकि एक लाइफ होती है. आप अच्छे से जियो, उसको खुश रहो, काम करो. अगर आप अंदर से खुश नहीं हो तो काम भी ठीक से नहीं होगा. सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू बी हैप्पी एंड
इसके अलावा काम की बात कर काम
My fitness mantra is, I think consistency is key, and be consistent.
काम की बात कर, कलंक आ रही है, क्या कहना चाहिए कलंक के बारे में?
All decided.
और ये वेट भी उसी वजह से कम हुआ है कि कुछ वजह से?
But shooting जा रही है ना,
इसके अलावा मैम लास्टली मैम दीपिका रणवीर की शादी हो चुकी है, क्या कहना चाहेंगे उन्हें, क्या गुड विशेष देना चाहेंगे?
Thank you.
कनिका जी एक फोटो करेंगे. कनिका मैम स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर. या
कनिका मैम यहाँ पे देखिए.
अरे रुको जरा. कनिका जी यहाँ पे.
मैम यहाँ पे देखिए.
कनिका मैम ये
मैम यहाँ.
मैम यहाँ आ जाओ.
Nam 맞아. 남요.
Wait, what's, you guys know each other from before, right?
It's my sister.
Yeah, so I'm thinking a lucky sister. I didn't know that.
It's not about him today because it's always about him. It's always about him.
You were late.
And yes, I'm late yet again, but I tried my best to be early. Sorry, everyone. Oh, hi, Auntie. I think Sach and I have we've come a long way, and we've seen each other grow as from children to being a little bit more responsible.
From Jugmeet Ji to Baby Doll.
Before Jugmeet.
Wow, this is clearly going to be extremely interesting. But before we begin, I'd like to thank Engineer.ai for powering this session, led by serial entrepreneur Sachin Velkar, who has kindly agreed to moderate and entertain us today.
So I thought we would start a little bit. You're obviously a mother of three. Talk to us a little bit. I'm sure everyone here that's a parent is really interested to see how you balance time, and then we'll get to the more interesting questions.
You know what, to be honest, I'm still struggling, and I'm still trying, and I'm still learning to balance my time for myself, for my work, for my children, for a life. And I think I'm doing well, but I could do better, but it's a constant learning. It's a process.
And so you have...
And I'm always told off about it by you, so I'm so happy and I'm really proud. I think I've achieved something that you've invited me here to speak about wellness, because that's a big thing, Sachin.
I think it's a big deal, and I think you've got three beautiful kids. I have three beautiful, one beautiful nephew, two beautiful nieces. How do you think about wellness when it comes to that? What are the things that when you're halfway across the world or you're traveling for shows, what are the things that you're doing as a parent that sort of keeps you connected to their well-being?
I grew up in Lucknow, and honestly speaking, living in a huge joint family system, which is how most of Indian families are even today. Lunch, tea, dinner, and it was, I really did not learn so much about what was good for me, what was not good for me. Moving to London, again, I used to be a little chubby when I was about 17, and I moved. And I remember that I used to see everyone around really going to the gym and being skinny and having a chiseled face, and I wanted to have that. And I remember that I went over to another extreme of just starving myself and thinking that, well, that's the way I'm going to feel better and look better. And the whole idea of looking better is just a very flawed sort of idea. Wellness in and of course, coming a long way from there, gradually learning about mind and body and how it all works and what is it that we need to do. And it's a huge thing altogether. But I'm teaching my children everything that I know today and everything. I was a very young mother. I had three babies before I was 25. So of course that helped. Having a best friend who was a complete fitness freak in terms of mind and body, and my best friend Annabelle Treon, who spoke earlier today. And I think I learned my whole journey of wellness started because of her. So and now I'm trying to talk about it like a bit of a wannabe, but I think it's really worked. I've learned a lot, and I'm trying to, bring up my children and tell them everything I've learned. But it seems like in today's day and age, there's so much more out there, there's so much more available, and I'm learning from them too.
So I think that's super powerful, right? And when you think about you had your last child, you weren't a megastar then, you then said, I'm now going to go be a megastar. I remember that conversation very clearly. In a cab with Annabelle outside Louis Vuitton in Paris.
Yeah, and I had a lot of people turn around, and I was quite chubby, and everybody was like, "Haan, ye auntie ji pop star banne chahiye."
So talk to me about the transformation from auntie ji to diva.
Excuse me, I was 25. Thanks.
I'm just quoting you what you call yourself. Talk to me about that transformation. And for anyone here that's looking to do that, right? There's people here that are first-time parents that have just had kids. There must be husbands that are telling their wives, you should go sing and be in Bollywood. There must be wives that are telling their husbands, I wish I was in Bollywood. But what is the advice you have
Not at all. I think it's the best thing I did. The best thing that's happened to me is my children. And yes, I think I was fortunate that I had them when I was younger, because now they are my friends and we're growing up together. And they empower, me. And I mean, there's a lot to learn from it. But the one advice, there's not really one. Yes, of course, when I had those 3 little babies, and I was way bigger than I am, and I didn't really have a job. I was a housewife, and I don't think I was happy, because achievement. And I think the most important thing in life is to do something constructive with yourself. You don't have to be a Bollywood star. It could be anything. And I remember the moment I had a goal, I started working towards that goal. And I think that goal, to achieve that goal, the number one step was to have a good mind and body balance. It was my voice, and the only way, the 2 things that were important for me was to sing really well, to breathe a lot, to be able to perform. The important thing was the way I look. I can't be 26, 27 years old and look another way. And I remember you telling me then, listen, you go on stage and I think you get tired, so you better get your act together. This is like over 10 years ago, such. And yeah, that's something I think of every day. That yes, I have to train myself. I have to be, because when you're on stage and you're performing for 90 minutes or over 2 hours, sometimes you're on and on. There's no break. You're entertaining and you're in that vibe. It cannot be strength, and there's a lot of emotional energy that goes into it. It's not an easy job.
So I think
the first one would be, of course, you've got to be very, very dedicated to anything that you do. And I remember, even though I was a housewife, not allowed to exactly sing and pursue my music and my dreams, I had a little, I used to live in northwest London, and I had a little garage where I created a small, with all the money that I used to get every month, I created a small system when I had my headphones, and I remember I used to have these karaoke tracks that I used to download and also buy from Southall and play, and my mic in my, so nobody else could hear anything, but I could hear, and I used to practice for hours. And I remember that there were songs that I used to cry on, but I was singing, I never stopped singing, because I believe that there was, I always wanted to be a playback singer and be in Bollywood singing. Never wanted to be like an actress. May change. Things may change now, but
that's a scoop.
But no, I was dedicated. I was working towards my dream. I just didn't have like some dream that arey mujhe koi bahut bada star ban jana. No. I remember you sitting down with me maybe 8 years ago, and you're like, okay, wait, let me help you. And I think on that iMac,
we wrote it on a paper.
You made a mind map for me. So this is the man who made the mind map for me 8 years ago. And I was like, what is a mind map, Sachin? What are you going on about? And I remember it went down to which magazine cover I should be on, or it went down to which country which country do I aspire to be, sort of have maximum streamings in. It went down to it. So guys, everybody listening to me, make a mind map.
I agree with that one. Okay, and the third one?
Third point, I think that if a girl like me, with all the circumstances, I come from a middle class family from Lucknow, and I feel like if a girl like me can grow up and live a dream and sing for Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika Padukone and many more, I think if I can do it, anybody can do it. It's not impossible. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. Gotta sort of.
This is the first time I would ever call Kanika humble Kanika, but with humble.